Make sure our bit rate looks good. Really quick, because apparently we have to do that. Very nice, it looks good. All right. We're starting off on the RSham. We ended off on Wednesday, finally getting a necklace. So we gained like, what, 6 item levels off of that? Huge gain. But we're gonna try to get some 12s done today. I'm gonna see if one of my guildies wants to join me. If I can, I need to shoot them a message on Discord. Um, grind. But let's really quick post in Discord that we're live. Gotta get this shaman to 3K though. We need to start tackling some plus 12s. So the keys are gonna start heating up today. Where do we start? We probably start in Darkflame, but the worry with Darkflame is that Candle King. I don't know if I have enough juice in the tank to heal through Candle King just yet. Like I feel like I would run out of mana if we did that. I might have to go Farseer for that dungeon though. That's something to consider. Okay, let's make sure all of our best gear is equipped. 610, 655, best cloak, chest, wrist piece, yep. Main hand, yep. Shield, yep. Trinkets. Trinkets are weird ones though. I do have the bursting light shard, which could just crank some damage here, so I guess we could equip one of these new trinkets. You're supposed to have a chance to destabilize the void energy, use you with power, giving you free intellect. Okay, but it's not I need all the main stat intellect that I can get. So I feel like ooh, Vial could be pretty cool, giving us a little bit more bonus healing. Goes up to ooh, okay, this trinket could be cool, but let's go with the bursting light shard. I'm just gonna macro it to a button and let our totems like kind of keep it alive if we can. But we do have some better gear in our bags. We need to start equipping. Haste Verse, Haste Mastery. Probably going to keep these boots on. Okay. All of our best gear is equipped.
There is much to be done.
I need to complete a quest by upgrading a piece of gear. So, just upgrading a singular piece of gear. What do we upgrade? Probably this Haste Verse thing, or maybe the weapon. Even though it's a crit mastery weapon, I still think we put a point into it. Yeah, why not? Alright. Should have gotten this quest. Yeah. Okay, so now we get some free Valor Stones. We're kind of racking up the crests, though. I really want to get more crests so that, like, as we get better gear, I can just slam it. Oh, is this person? I can just slam it into, like, our important pieces.
What do you seek?
This person. Okay.
Fair skies and strong winds.
652, growing up right before our eyes. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Okay, we need 15 weather. We'll get those eventually, but I'm not going to hunt that quest down. Going to close our quest tab. Get YouTube chat pulled up. Should have done this before. Oh, but today's going to be a fun day. Fridays are always super fun. We always get like the wackiest groups in our dungeons. We'll get those eventually, but I'm not going to hunt that quest down. Oh. Okay. All right, now I have YouTube chat pulled up. What's up, YouTube? How are y'all doing? Growing up right before your eyes. Isn't that right? Let's see if J-Box on. He's not. We can run one without him. Let's see, what key do I have? It's a 12 floodgate. I don't quite know if it's correct for us to go for that yet. So let's see. I do want to keybind my trinket. So we're going to keybind my 13 slot, or we're going to macro it to healing stream totem. So new, what's it going to look like? What does healing stream totem look like? I think this one. 7. So we're going to do /use 13 /cast healing stream totem. So what this is gonna do is whenever I drop my healing stream totem, if this trinket's available, it's gonna put it on the ground too. I guess I need to do like cast at player, maybe? At player? Is that how that works? Is that how that works? Try it. No, it's not. Cast, oh shoot, hold on. Wrong thing. Use 13. I wonder if you can do it with trinkets. Use at player. I feel like that's not right. At player, because the problem is you have to put this totem down. Or at self, is that the thing? How does this work again? Been a while. This is not right, but we're just trying it. I've never tried it with a trinket, so. Okay, so the trinket did not work. Trinket's not working, but that's because I don't know how to make a macro. At player. What game do I play where it's at self? Not this one, though. Come on, trinket. Hey, happy Goodest Friday to you as well. I was going to offer to tank. I was going to offer to tank my 9 floodgate, but fear of performance hit me. Oh, I should just work and watch. Never be afraid. Never be afraid. But we need to slam some 12s today is what we're looking to get. But I want to get a macro where it drops both this and our healing stream totem at our feet. Because if I remove this, I know this isn't right. Am I supposed to do like at player here? How does it work again? It's been so long since I've actually made a macro. That's not it. Slash use 13. Can you even put? Can you even put this down though? Or will I just have to? Because why is it not even working? At player or at cursor? So just no slash use? He's right, you need brackets. That's what I knew it looked raw, if that makes sense. I knew it looked bad. Use at player. I would definitely want to add player. Save. See, but it's not even using it. Sorry they used it and show up. No, that's okay. Not even using the trinket though. What is that? Macros. Slash use 13 at player. Believe it's slash cast at player. We're trying to use a trinket at ourself. We're trying to put the totem that the trinket applies at ourself. So it's like a weird one. I don't know if this can be made. Hey, if you're doing a slash use trinket macro, you can always do slash use, then shift click the trinket itself into the macro. So it puts the name of the trinket in the macro. Oh yeah, I mean I could do that. Yeah, you're right. Just I'm so used to doing just like 13 as my on use slot. But well, I mean we'll see if this changes things. Hey, okay, so for some reason, just putting 13 did not work, but this does work, so we take that. We take that. We now have an on-use trinket, and it does big damage, so we'll at least contribute in the damage department. Well, let's look for a key. Look for any 12. Find group 12. Rookery, perfect. We can try Darkflame, but like I said, I'm worried about mana in this dungeon. Like, we might want to go Farseer, but I don't even know if that helps really outside of having Ancestral Swiftness. How's your health, Dave? Doing much better. Doing much better. Cast that player Final Reckoning is what drops it at your feet. Yeah, no, it definitely we figured it out, but for some reason the trinket just wasn't working with just the calling the item slot. It was only working when we actually used the name of the trinket. Oh, but I actually need to put that macro on my bars, so let's see. Need to unload my add-on because I have an add-on that hides the OG action bar. Love the videos, by the way. Happy to get to tune into a stream. I'm glad you're here too, and I'm glad you like the videos. I have a short that I made this morning that'll be posted, like tomorrow-ish, and then also this weekend I'll be posting a video of me talking through a lot of the raid kills that we've gotten, and looking over some Mistweaver logs. So it's gonna be a fun video, but kind of looking at like what I look at when I look at my own logs and stuff. So I've gotten a lot of requests for that. So hoping that's what people are looking for. Okay, so now we have it working. Let's go ahead and get that UI, the add-on back. We're ready to blast, ready to rock and roll. Is it one you have to place manually? Normally it is a totem that you put down, but yeah, I mean, at cursor is probably smarter, but I know the reason why I have it bound to my healing stream is so that I don't have to think about it. So like, the way I'm looking at it is if I'm standing in the pack, we'll get good damage out of it. If not, I don't really care. So it's like, as long as it's used every now and then, I'll be happy. All right, dungeon time. Darkflame will queue up for. And now the thing is, like, we actually have a couple of items under our belt. So, like, people could start taking us to their groups. But we're still going to put in the handy... Ooh, I'm like 4 points away from 3.3 on my monk now. So can I start putting 3.3? We're going to do it. And if someone calls us out, we'll just take it on the chin. We're literally like 29.96. So... all right, what do I need at 11 still? Just Floodgate. So we're just looking for 12. Dude, this is exciting. We're going to get to 3K soon. On my alt, we'll have 2 characters 3K. And it's not even like I'm trying to do that challenge. I'm just like, I'm having fun pushing on my my alts. I think the tier sets are so much fun. Like I said, we'll keep queuing up to these dark flames, but I legit just don't know if we'll be able to make it. Hit 3K on my monk today, all thanks to you. Since I started watching your videos, I've improved so much. Dude, that is awesome, Thundercell. No, you can say it's all thanks to me, but it's really, I mean, it's definitely your improvements. Like, you're the one behind the keyboard, so huge props to you. That's awesome. That's incredible, Thundercell. But like I said, if you enjoy raiding, I will have a raid Mistweaver video coming out this weekend where I'll be talking through some of my kills. Any kill that I have a video of, which is not many, but they're probably also a little outdated, but still it'll let us like look over logs and stuff. What I need though, I think we're gonna actually need some mana potions, so let's get those. Mana oil. 270k, that's about 1/10 of our mana. Not bad. Just get a couple of these, like, just in case we, like, desperately need them. My thanks for your patron. And I think if we go into Darkflame, I'm gonna consider going something like Mana Tide. I know it's not, like, the sexiest thing. It's not, like, a ton of mana, but, like, any amount of mana. Because I know I can do the healing, but it's... in my testing, it's just from, like, whenever I run out of mana, people start dying. Oh, I don't want to look up Mana Tide. I want to look up mana. Got Mana Spring that I could swap to. Only, what is that, like 1,000th of our mana? So it's not a lot. This. Okay, when refreshing Earth Shield, your target is healed. Refunded 5,000 mana for each stack. That's too intense for me. My small brain can't handle it. After using Healing Tide Totem, Cast some of your next 3 healing surge. Okay, no, not that one. Yeah, but basically we're just looking at Mana Tide and like Mana Spring. Because let's see, I don't need Poison Cleansing for Dark Flame. So yeah, I mean, Poison Cleansing for Mana Spring is like a pretty free trade. Like there's no reason why I wouldn't, you know. Dark Flame, this group doesn't need a Lust, but they do need a Shaman. Big old Shaman. What's our IO on this character? 2.7. Come on, people. Put me in, coach. Ooh. All right. We are in a group. Pretty sure this was the Dark Flame we just got accepted to. I'm not gonna like ask. We have plenty of mana food. I do need to get my mana food from the mail. Whoa. Got some stuff selling. Been trying out like this like gold farm. It's not like it's really not great. Really not great. I feel like it's the most popular gold farm, so like everyone's doing it, so it's like things just don't sell well. Do you think Prez will still have a good season again? I do. I think they were like so OP season 1, so it's like they're really scared of what the spec is capable of when people actually want to play it. So I think they're a very good healer right now. It's just that they don't like stand out in some way. You know what I mean? It's not like they aren't like our raid group needs a Prez Evoker. But like they're fantastic healers. They're good at Mythic Plus. Like they're a well-rounded spec. It's just like, you know, with the recent nerf, how bad did it hurt Mistweaver? It hurts a bit. Like in raid, your Chi-Ji lost like a % or 2 of its overall healing. You know, based on Sims. But it's also like healing at impactful times because it's when you press your Crackling Jade Lightnings. But like if you want to run Yu'lon, I've seen a lot of people swapping to Yu'lon and having good success now. But in Mythic Plus, it hurts on bosses. So as long as you're willing to like change your mentality, like I've been doing some keys and I tried it where, you know, I compensated the nerfs by swapping to Conduit, and I honestly just didn't like it. And then I tried it where I compensated the nerfs by playing Peer into Peace, and still I just didn't like it. It felt too busy. So what I ended up doing to time my last 2 15s was I did the same build I was doing before, but whenever I was going to rely on Crackling Jade Lightning to heal a boss mechanic, instead of just Crackling Jade Lightning that boss mechanic, I would Crackling Jade Lightning and I would use my Thunder Focus Tea for healing. Like I would use all my Aspect and Vitality for healing before then to kind of like make up for that lack of healing, if that makes sense. Okay, I am our Luster. Sorry, I missed your response to my question. What was your answer? Oh yeah, sorry. I had just started responding. Probably already know this, but just in case someone in chat doesn't. Oh, I forgot to swap my Poison Cleansing Totem. So, we still have Poison Cleansing Totem. Very cool. Let's get over here, and let's drop our totems. Pop Lust. Oh. Our priest had aggro on those casters. I wonder how much damage our little shard just did, because the thing about this trinket is you have to keep it alive, which is really weird for a trinket. Keeping an eye on health bars, we might have to drop our, yeah, let's go and do it. Spirit Link Totem. Also stand in melee if we can. Yeah, I forgot to swap to Mana Spring. It's literally, I mean, it's not like a... Mana Spring's always one of those talents where it's like, okay, I take it if I can, but like it's not like gonna make or break a key, but... I Thing is, Poison Cleansing literally does nothing for us in this dungeon, and Mana Spring could actually be the decider of if I have enough mana to get us through the Candle King. I need to add a weak word tracking my trinket though, just so I know like if I'm about to drop a healing stream and it's going to drop my trinket, like I should at least stand in melee, try to get some value. You have a tip for Shaman beginner on the King boss? Well, I've only tried it once on this character and I just ran out of mana. So we still got to see, but really it's trying to be smart about your mana and your cooldowns, trying to space out your cooldowns. But the thing is on this class, you know, comparing it to Mistweaver, like on Mistweaver, if you space out your cooldowns, that's fine. You know, none of your cooldowns really use your mana that much. But on this spec, your base kit uses your mana so much. So it's like if you're spacing out your cooldowns, you're just blowing through your mana. Oh, we got the light shard. Can't really heal it though. That's why I bound it to my healing stream totem, so that my healing stream totem would heal it. Hopefully, that's the plan at least. How much damage did it do? It's done about as much as our healing rain. Which we take that. Yeah, using your totemic recall on healing stream totems is like important. Stacking in melee so that it's just easier to manage the adds to mitigate more damage is important. There's like a lot of little things that you can do, but I'm not too sure just yet about Shaman tech because like I said, I just haven't done that fight as a Shaman except for once. So I'm like learning on the fly basically is what I'm trying to say. My healing stream just over there tickling the hunter, no one else. I guess we can stand where the hunter is, because then the mole herd can't see us. So it's like it won't throw rocks at us then, I guess. We have Ascendance. We're low on mana, so I'm going to try to do as much damage as possible. But once again, it'd be so nice if I had my Mana Spring. Use our cast while move button. Oh, I thought he was aiming here. My bad. Keeping an eye on whoever he throws the luring candle on. Just gonna spot heal that person up. Thing is, I don't think we'll need cooldowns here, to be honest. No, keep it in my rain. Yeah, I can already tell, like, the gear, the few pieces of gear that we've gotten are playing such a big role. Like, every spot heal that I cast does, like, twice as much as it did last week. It's like, I'm excited to fully gear this character, and, like, who knows? We might be able to push, like, crazy on this character. We're gonna pop a defensive here, because we're getting ran at. Let that stun go off. I love how, like, I've missed the last, like, 5 healing rains. But this boss is kind of hard to, like, know where your healing rain's supposed to be. Easy boss. Okay. Where are we going? This way. Hey man, what healer would you recommend gearing fun-wise? I currently main H-Pal. Is anything similar? Similar to Holy Paladin, RSham or HPriest? Probably more similar to Holy Paladin would be Holy Priest, I would think. If I were to, go off of my opinion, but if you're asking what is like the most fun healer, that's always going to be like subjective. Like whoever you ask is going to have a different answer. You know what I mean? But personally, I think both Holy Priest and RSham, you literally cannot go wrong. They're both just so fun, you know? Oh, there goes my bursting light chart. See what I mean? It's like, I don't have a weak aura tracking it, so I didn't know that that was going to be the one. Hide from that. But yeah, I definitely think Holy Priest and Resto Shaman are very fun. I mean, no one's like similar to Holy Paladin. They're very unique healer. But Holy Priest is similar in the way that of like just how it like, looks at health bars, I guess. Which is a weird way to put it, but like how it actually like moves health bars, I guess. But Shaman's kind of similar in the sense of how like you have a bunch of different tools and like understanding your resources is equally important on both specs. It's important on all specs, but it's like how... It's so hard to answer. It's just such a hard question. I'm sorry. Yeah, based on fun, you can't go wrong with either one. Ow. I would really like to not use my defensive here, but we can hide behind a candle. All right, boss time. Unaccountable unity. Apparently your message got banned due to spam detection, but if it was not spam, just let me know. Put down one healing totem, let it just heal it up. Oh, I definitely should have been ready for this. Hey, did we get both? Very nice. Two stack, we don't need a pop defensive or a cooldown here. We're just going to put a healing stream down. And we have our nature swiftness for right before this dowsing whatever. Chilling. I like this group. We lit a lot of the candles, so very good. I'm pre-position. Put down a healing stream. Okay, I'm pretty sure my next healing stream is going to have the totem. I'm sorry, the trinket. Am I supposed to lust this boss? I mean, I'm sure, like, for timer, yeah, but I kind of just want to lust next boss. The perks of being in charge of lust is... You're in charge of lust, I guess. Also, for next boss, I bet it's probably right that I'm supposed to use my... Okay, he does want lust here. I'm probably supposed to move my Earth Shield to a DPS. I'm gonna put our totem here. I'm pre-position. We missed that one. I wonder if I probably could have gotten all three as a shaman, but only if I'm using the like shaman jump thing, the gust of wind thing. Okay, I'll top up mana right before boss. I I think you have a great answer. I appreciate that. Afternoon, I know you're on the shaman and not the monk right now. I'm always down to answer a monk question. Monk at heart, shaman on screen. But I'm having trouble when to use spinning crane kick. Is there a certain number of targets to use spinning crane kick over? I think it's like it depends on a lot of things. Like number one, are you running like which hero tree are you running? Because if you're running conduit, it's like you should spinning crane kick more often than if you're running Master of Harmony. Like Master of Harmony, you almost never spinning crane kick because it just builds vitality like super slowly when you do. But conduit, you know, you don't have to worry about vitality and stuff. But it's not really like a target count answer. Like, yeah, the numbers might look better at certain target counts always, but like really I only spinning crane kick for like certain reasons. Like if it's a super high count, like the first pull of Cinder Brew, like I'll spinning crane kick if I have my Tiger Palm stacked up and between the volatile whatever it's called, the big damage that the guy does, the big dot the hired muscles do. But I'm not spinning crane kick that whole pool because the target count is X amount of enemies. You know what I mean? It's not like a once you get to X amount of enemies, press spinning crane kick. It's not really that anymore. There's like more to it. You know what I mean? Be more selective about it. But if you're counting targets, if the number of enemies that you're fighting is countable, you probably should not be pressing spinning crane kick. But once it goes above, like, you know, once you can't count anymore, it's like unrealistic that you should be counting your targets, then maybe press it. You know what I mean? Oh, I definitely should move this. By this, I mean my Earth Shield. Go and pop Ascendance. Probably gonna use a mana pot here. Yeah, let's just use it. Before I forget. He behind that? Yeah, he was not behind that. Yikes. We're gonna hit the 2 in melee rather than the 1. Okay, let's put Healing Stream or Healing Tide. Yeah, we're behind. I'll pop a defensive here. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Okay, we made it. Get Earth Elliot. Running low on cooldowns. Kinda scared. And some big chain heals coming through. Oh, come on. 20%. I need more. I need to be doing more damage, I bet. I like having the Earth Shield on a DPS, though. Let's kick that. Okay, we have Nature Swiftness here, and we have a totem that I can drop right as this hits. I just hear my character saying, I can't use that right now. I think it's talking about my trinket. Not enough mana. Oh no, team. Live. We have Ascendance, but I think we're fine. I think we just scraped by. Come on. Oh, not even close. Not even close. Goodness gracious.
No more Candle King.
Okay, I'm drinking.
But first,
Run a Master of Harmony? Yeah, the times that I spinning crank kick are very few when I run Master of Harmony. It's like very few pulls across the whole dungeon pool. And it's only like on pulls that I know I'm not going to GG. Or like for moments in pulls where I'm not going to GG. Like the very first few seconds of Cinder Brew. But after that, like I quickly swap to Tiger Palm Blackout Kick because I know I'm going to have to drop GG. The amount of damage that you gain from spinning crank kick is like much less than the amount of like safety you gain from not in that moment, you know? So it's not the end of the world if like you're not spinning crank kicking. But it could be the end of the dungeon if you are spinning crank kicking at the wrong time. You know what I mean? It's just like the risk is not always worth the reward. Which I know that's like the most non-answer of all non-answers, but it's I'd rather you build a good habit, you know what I mean? Ironically, Mistweaver and Holy Paladin seem similar in my mind. Both heal through damage rotation and have lots of instants and procs. They do, especially last season, they were very similar because they were running a very, you know, Mistweaver-esque build, to call it that. But this season, I'm pretty sure, aren't they back to running Herald of the Sun and, like, not Avenging Crusader, right? So I was right yesterday, they didn't stack in my totem. Yeah, when they don't stack in your healing rain, that fight gets a lot harder. But also, like, it's very important that they stack so that you drop your wax figures close. Because if your the moment your wax figures start, like, going all over the place, the fight gets a lot harder. Elsmere new build doesn't run Crusader or what? Doesn't what? Still haven't looked into that build, but I'm sure it's very good. Very good player. Do we Spirit Link here? Do I just wait on my Dispel? Very smart player, very like masterful Holy Paladin, so I would never like I haven't looked into the build, to be honest. My first month playing this game, is RSham a good choice for a beginner? I think so. Its floor is pretty easy to pick up, but it has like a very high ceiling. Like there's so many totems that you don't have to know what they do in the beginning, but like as you push further, okay, our tank is melting. There's like so many different buttons that shamans have, but the thing is like you can play it at like a passable level without understanding those totems. Like there are so many totems that I don't even have key bound, you know. But I think it's a very good choice for a beginner, for sure. But definitely, especially as you're starting the game, play what you enjoy. Like, you know, dabble in all the healers or dabble in all the characters, but once you find one that you resonate with, stick with that one, because you'll enjoy the game more than if you play what's recommended. You know what I mean? Okay, we need 18. Just spamming it. Oh no, you're good, DK. You're good. Is that aggro? It is that aggro build, I think. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Spinning Brain Kick other than Jade Fire Stomp, is there anything else that I need to keep on cooldown? Definitely, if you are in a moment where you're going to be spinning Crane Kicking, definitely make sure you have 4 stacks on your next Blackout Kick. Like, have 4 stacks of Teachings of the Monastery. That way, if you know, stuff does go wrong, you're ready to unleash a big flurry of Blackout Kicks in an instant instead of having to Tiger Palm twice as stuff is going wrong. You know what I mean? Okay, we need some big healing on the tank. We're dispelling them as often as possible, but Dude, I bet all of our damage this run is going to be from Acid Rain and our Trinket. That's it. But we've kept people alive, and that's all that matters. What was our death even to? Was it... Did the Paladin die when he got hit by that axe on the last boss? Or what was our death? I couldn't even tell. Oh, it was on the very first pool the priest died. I remember now. But we are keeping people alive, and that is the healer's job nowadays, which I love. Sure, damage is great and all, but so is living. That feeling when your healer heals. Ooh. I'm down. Go. We lust immediately? Yeah. They're telling me to lust. I'll click the button. Still don't have a keybind for lust. I used to, okay? Back when the very first, like, lust spec that I played, we're going to move our earth shield to the person that gets marked. The very first lust spec that I played was my mage. I started leveling a mage a long time ago. And I had a keybind for lust, but I would always accidentally press it. And it just, like... I don't know. I'll take the loss on... we're going to pop a defensive here. We're going to pop Ascendance. I'll take the loss on not having an actual keybind for this, for Lust, versus, like, accidentally using it. We should definitely spam heals here. I'm glad it chose that same person that already had my Earth Shield. Because, like, every global mattered there. Next one, we're going to drop triple, so double healing stream totem, one healing tide totem. I think should be enough. But if I need to, I can totemic recall my healing stream and do like 4 totems all at once. But I doubt that's necessary. And then we're always going to be sitting on Spirit Link for a backup plan. I need to get my big wigs working. This character. Rip a chain lightning. It's gonna get awkward. Get here. Oh, the hunter tried. Hunter really tried. Look at my little bright stone following me. I don't even know. Oh, is that the trinket from... is that my other trinket that I have? I didn't have my defensive, but I did have my giant shield. On me again. I do have my defensive now. Just gonna pop it. Now we have Spirit Link Totem, healing streams. Do I not have a candle? I thought I had one. Me again. Stop Earth Ellie. I don't have any defensives. Okay, we're chilling. GG. What was our damage? How much did our trinket do? Not a lot. Not a lot. That's how bad this trinket is when you can't keep it alive. I thought our healing streams would be enough to keep it alive, though, but no. Definitely not. Ooh, a crit verse necklace. Who got that? See, now that we got a necklace, everyone's going to be giving us necklaces. Okay, we don't need it. What key did we get? Oh, I have Floodgate. I kind of want to trade it in for another one. Oh, even worse. The 2 worst ones. First 12 done, though. Easy peasy. Super easy. Trying to understand your rotation or priorities playing RSham right now. You know, use your big healing buttons for when the big damage comes in, but that usually is like your healing stream charges. Try to maintain Riptide on as many people as you can. Maintain your healing rain. Outside of that, oh, Did I log out? Why did I log out? Outside of that, your rotation is, do you need AoE healing? Press chain heal. Do you need single target healing? Press healing wave. And if you need single target healing quicker, press healing surge. Other than that, it's just like reps. Like just get reps in and it'll start to click. But I like it because it's like you have one AoE healing button. You have all of these other little sources that are just spilling heals in all the time, like hots and totems and stuff. Pretty nice. Holy's better than Disc now, says Andre. Ooh, I don't know about that. I definitely don't know about that, but Holy's good. Holy's definitely up there since the buffs. I wouldn't call it better than Disc still. That's just me though. I'm sure like if a big priest streamer were to say, yeah, then I would go with that, but personally I don't think so. Not quite yet. Okay, so we have Darkflame out of the way. Let's see if our guildie's online. He's not. Join up. Let's see what gear we can upgrade. I don't know. I'm not really sold on the light shard. I mean, 7% of my damage is good, but the thing is 7% of no damage. Didn't do too much damage. Too many damage. I think I'm supposed to drop the totem. Or drop this trinket. Just use this one. More healing. Like I said, my damage is so negligible. It's like, it really doesn't matter. But then we change the macro to use 13. You prefer Disc or Holy Priest? I think I enjoy Holy Priest more. But if I were to choose one to play all season, probably still Holy. I think Disc Priest is very fun for a short while, but to me personally, I think Disc Priest does get a bit old. I feel like your chain heal bounces way more than mine. It bounces more because of the totems that I'm running. I'm running Totemic Shaman. So my totems, my chain heal bounces between my totems. Let's see, where is that? It's somewhere here. Lively totems. So when you summon a healing tide, healing serum, blah blah blah, all of your healing totems, you cast a free chain heal at 100% effectiveness. Where does it say that? Ah, there we go. Chain heal now jumps to a nearby totem within 23 yards once it reaches its last target, causing the totem to cast chain heal on an injured ally within 34 yards that jumps to 2 nearby targets. So it's I basically am getting 3 additional bounces on allies. So it's bouncing to the totem, casting on one person, then bouncing twice more. So 3 additional bounces as long as there's a totem nearby. So yeah, making sure those totems are down. You should always have a healing surge totem down, or surging totem, sorry. You should always have one of these down, and then like every now and then you'll be dropping healing streams, healing tides and stuff, so maintaining that surging totem is huge, like crucial. Alright, let's see. One of my guildies still hasn't done the push for 3K, but definitely 3K player, so we're just gonna help them. I say help, but really we're just working together, but we're just getting 3K, hopefully. Thank you up to that. Theater of Pain. Motherload. A Lust Heal. Ooh, I am a Lust Heal, but yeah, let's filter out all these 12s. Hey, there we go. Theater. Ooh, I love Theater of Pain. Okay, very nice. Party dope. We're in. They're in a very similar boat to me. They have like 2,800-ish IO. And they were like, I just want someone to play some 12s with. So we're jamming some 12s. Oh, I haven't unlocked that yet. Still level 56. Yeah, that's definitely what it is. So a lot of my build just plays around Totemic. So my totems are stronger. my chain heals are stronger, and my chain heals and my totems play together. So that's why like this build kind of like really, that's the glue that kind of brings it all together, you know. Let's see what dungeon we're going into. Theater of Pain. So I probably do I need poison? It's a lot of diseases. Is there a poison in this dungeon? I don't think so. I feel like there's like a mob that I can spam hex on that's like really good. I remember that from Shadowlands. I don't know if that's still a thing. Make sure we're still in the group. Anything that I can purge in this dungeon? Purge is something I need to study. Like I know now that Mistweaver Monk has a bunch of has a soothe. Now that we have a mind soothe, not a mind soothe, a enrage soothe. I understand what mobs can be de-enraged, but like purge is something I've never really dabbled in. I used to use it back in Shadowlands, and there was like one mob that I knew to cast it on, but I don't know what all can be purged. I should definitely look into that. We're going here. Yeah, that mana pot came in clutch on Candle King. I think you can purge the shields off the Bone Spear guys. That does sound right, Jofu. That sounds... I'm pretty sure that is what you can purge here. Maybe I should swap to it. That's pretty... I mean, that's a big time save. It's a giant shield. It's like half their health bar. And, you know, I keep saying I'm not doing any damage, because I'm not. I'm just doing tiny passive damage. But if I do all of my damage all at once by pressing a single button, I feel like that's worthy, right? Worth it. We do have a Soothe in the Monk. I'm pretty sure Evokers, I'm pretty sure Oppressive Roar is a Soothe as well. Okay, let's take Purge. Poison Cleansing. Any target removing 2 beneficial effects. I think we just need 1, right? Replace our Poison Cleansing totem. Keybind. So C9. C9 is my Purge. Purge. Very cool. Appreciate you, Jofu. I knew there was something here, but I don't remember what. Hola, LV. Hope you're having a good day. I'm having a great day, Black Widow. Hopefully you are as well. Love Fridays. They're always so much fun to play. Like just a fun push day. And then also this weekend, we're having a family get together. So very excited. We're going to have, what are we having? Carne asada, I think, what we're having. Ooh, the tank was trying to imprison. That's okay. We pull. Nothing wrong with that. Did we pull the 4th mob? We did. I think we still lust boss, right? Okay, Monk is not... Maybe they did. It's so annoying, my Earth Shield keeps falling off. What, can Purge work here? No. Purge is not a Soothe. Maybe Monk doesn't know he can Purge or Soothe. I get it mixed up, guys. Okay, here, as long as we're not stacked in melee for the Searing Death, we're chilling. We do have triple melee and an Evoker, so, like, hopefully they know not to stack. Also, we have a secondary Lust, so I didn't have to Lust. Love that. Drop Healing Tide. Gotta keep our dot on as many of these guys as possible. Here comes Searing Death. Don't stack. Very nice. Gonna have to move here. frontal. Just keep watching the Searing Deaths. Here comes Mighty Smash. Product Bolt, we can kick that. Noxious Spores. For sure after this Noxious Spores, isn't there another Searing Death? Yeah, here it comes. Make sure we're not stacked. And pop Ascendance. We are evenly cleaving these guys. This spec is so much fun. Can cast while moving. Some big damage out. Hey, clean. It's a mana back. Woo, we're cranking. Yum, family and food is seriously the best. Yeah, there's nothing better. I'm worried about my allergies, but I'll be fine. I'll get over it. But yeah, definitely prefer disc over, holy over disc. Currently, it used to be disc. Like, disc used to be my second favorite healer. Before Shaman like slowly outgrew it. It was Druid for a long time, and then it became disc, and then now it's Shaman. But it's been Shaman. Shaman has a long streak of being my second favorite healer. Put down Earth Ellie. Get in there, buddy. Oh, let's knock that up. I'll have my kick for this. I have a really cool thing built into my plater where if my kick is not currently up, but it will be up before the cast is finished, it shows like a very faded green. Like this one's very vibrant green. That means that my kick is currently ready. There it's yellow, which means that my kick is not going to be ready. That was yellow, so my kick's not going to be ready. So then I know not to try to kick, like not to waste a button press. But if my kick is down, but will be up by the time the cast is finished, then it lets me know. So love my plater profile for that. I feel like very vibrantly green. I'll just use my kick to waste it, put it on cooldown so you guys can see. Once again, yellow, can't do anything about that. See, that one's the faded green, so I know I can like spam my kick button and it will happen once it's off cooldown. Super cool. Gonna try out Holy, seems pretty fun. Been a disc main for 12 years and actually never tried Holy. Oh man, yeah. The fact that you've never swapped to Holy spec is crazy. Pretty cool. But to be fair, I've never tried Shadow Priest. I've tried all the Druid specs, which Druid was my main for the longest. I've tried all the Monk specs. Oh, God. I'm not going to risk it. Oh. We pulling? Like we're pulling. This is so awkward. And pop Ascendance, I guess? Yeah, I like that we're pulling back here, not that tunnel. I love how J-Bot pinged the monk. That's funny. Drop some totems. Yeah, really the only parts of this dungeon that I'm kind of worried about are honestly this next pool and the final boss. But outside of that, this dungeon, I love this dungeon. And the first boss is kind of scary too if you're like melee heavy. As long as people know to not stack there, it's pretty chill. But like I said, I did time my last 15 as Mistweaver. So now we're moving up to 16s, which there are more, weirdly enough, there are more 16s posted than 15s posted on average. Super weird, but we take it. On Healing Tide. Probably should have just Spirit Linked. Oh, probably gonna have to Spirit Link here anyways. Get in, people. Our Evoker is the one that needs to get in, and he was the one that did not get in. Hate to see it. Oh, I must have... Did I not press Ascendance? I thought I had pressed Ascendance. I might need mana before this boss. Or at least before this next pool. Yeah, let's click. Hopefully tank doesn't pull in immediately. Give me some time. Or Evoker popped cooldowns here. Isn't that what the Evoker cooldown looks like? Oh, let's purge that shield? I guess not. Do I have Lust? Wonder what our Lust is gonna be then. This route is very odd. J-Bach, no, pop a defensive. What's the DPS version of Mr. Pick Me Up? Is it like Doctor Put Me Down or something? I don't know. But this guy has one. It just tripped me up. I was like, wait, do I have a Pick Me Up on this character? But no, it was like the other robot looking thing. J-Bach, no. Killing me, Smalls. Scoot in a bit so we don't get yoinked. Keeping the Healing Tide totem, or Healing Stream totems flowing. Get back in the rain. J-Bach took the long way. He was like, not again. Oh! You know, normally you do this whilst like second to last, right? So it's weird. I have this feeling that we're like done with the dungeon. Like we can just run upstairs, do the final boss. Like we're almost done, but we're not. Our damage isn't like the worst. Not the best, but it's not the worst. Oh. Oh.
Only the strongest.
Thought I was out.
Survive.
We're not gonna release. I literally thought I was out of that. That's a yikes. Oh, what a done death. But at least we don't have to walk back, right? Ah, I thought I was out of that. Dang. Where are we going, tank? Act like it didn't happen. We'll target the shambling arbalist. How do you say this word? Arbalist? He's one that does all the jagged quarrel that does so much damage. It's probably defensive. Stun. That's not too difficult. Really just don't get caught by the whirlwind. Don't get caught by swirlies, basically. I guess our damage is going to be a factor here on this next boss. The boss in here with the banner, is it the banners that slow you if you don't kill it fast enough? Yeah, the banners will, every like second or two, they'll don't chase me. They'll apply a like stacking slowing debuff. So every second the banner's alive, you're just gaining a stacking debuff. So if you can like remove that debuff in some way, so like Chi-Ji as a Mistweaver monk makes us immune to it. And it'll kind of like reset your stacks kind of when you do things like freedom and stuff. So there are ways that you can like get rid of it. But yeah, it's the banner that constantly ticks that slow on you. Honestly, as a monk, they can just face tank that because of Dancing Wind. Got my shield. Probably shouldn't have, because now I'm like really compromised next pool. Gonna get some food ticks after this boss dies. This mini boss dies. Tried. As much as we can back. No idea when he wants lust. You used to like lust this pool back in Shadowlands. Not anymore, obviously, but I don't know why I just wasted that. We're gonna pop a defensive here. Can we LOS that? We can. We use the point of the bone to LOS that jagged quarrel. Focus me. Cast it on me. Aha. That's sick. Try the skip. Wait on me. Run, 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 run. I don't think J-Bach knows the skip. He does. He just knew to run. There we go. We'll take it. Gotta click our food again. We're wasting all this rocky road. All this ice cream. I saved my lava bursts. Probably should have saved my surging totem too for when the banner comes. At least it's in the surging totem. The thing about this boss though is that we just need one healing stream totem to heal between each jump. Then we just crank damage. That's like it. Maybe I didn't need mana before this boss. Let's save our totem. Even use our nature's swiftness for damage here. Oh, we lost one? How did someone die from the PvP thing? Did they come up into a swirly or something? Oh god, guys, gotta put on my PvP boots. Pick me. We don't have a B-res. Yikes. Okay, our tank has B-res though. Not the end of the world. Dang, we won't get the PvP anyone. Unfortunate. It would have been really bis if I would have gotten chosen to go down there in PvP. And then we get the B-res, then all 3 DPS are upstairs, or 2 of the DPS are upstairs. That would have been huge, but that's okay. Can't control who gets chosen. Now we can basically just focus boss, right? Are we trolling? I mean, my damage is pretty negligible. We're just gonna focus boss. Oh, come on. Ooh, okay, now it's a lot closer. A lot closer than it was earlier. Yeah, I don't know. Holy seemed boring somehow, and I've always had some kind of resentment toward it for no reason. I used to think it was boring, but really what it is that its kit is just simple. Our tank's going the wrong way. It's not like as boring as it is simple, and the simplicity is really good because it's just like when you're playing it, there's constantly something to do, which I know sounds stupid, but it just makes for a really fun time healing, you know? I think we lust this pool. Yeah, we're definitely lusting here so that we get a lust on the final boss. I'm clicking lust, I don't care. Kind of weird that we lost someone, but that's okay. I tried to use all my AoE CC during the big Soulstorm, but we had a lot of AoE CC we could have thrown at it. Okay, this is where I get to use my purge, right? Like this section of the dungeon. I feel like for this boss, I want my Earth Shield on a DPS. Dude, J-Box clapping up there. Cleave? What is Cleave? Cleave just like alters your auto attacks, right? The warrior thing. Was also maining PvP for 11 of the 12 years? Goodness gracious. I can never. Okay, our monk is offline. Oh god, yeah, we're dying.
Only the strongest survive.
Our monk went offline. I ran out of CC. And both those casts went off. Oh my goodness. Not like this. Well, now I don't know if we time it. We had it in the bag, to be honest. Up until now. You need about 4 minutes on the last boss. Oh, not the monk. I like how they made those tornadoes way more visible. Yeah. The bosses in here used to be like so toxic, but now they're a lot more manageable, to be honest. Our tank just pulled that and then jumped off.
Your survival wasn't necessary.
We had this one in the bag. Oh, that's so troll.
At ease. Fight.
Oh my goodness, that's so troll. Dang. If I had $1 though for every time that's happened, you guys could have done it. Yeah, I don't know with 4 people, but yeah, that we were like clearly timing the dungeon, and then just someone DCs, and it's like, oh, very brutal disconnect. Like big unfortunate. Yeah, hopefully it was like, you know, his internet just went out, and not like he was giving up on us, but still super cringe. But we now know we can heal through all the mechanics of a plus 12 Theater of Pain into a more bright and vibrant plus 12, like this Rookery, for example. You up there. Yeah, but we definitely had that like super easy. Hmm. There we go. Priory. Ooh, fun. Yo. Priory's a good time. We're doing Priory without a Paladin and without a Priest. So love this dungeon. It's been a couple weeks since I've actually stepped foot in Priory. I've been stuck in Cinderbrew and Floodgate Hell on the Monk. Did they change it at all? Like, did they sneak some nerfs or some buffs into the dungeon or anything? A teleport down? Oh, that's brutal. Dang, you mained Disc Priest in PvP. How fun is Disc Priest in PvP? I feel like it's got to be pretty sick. You just sit there and like do damage and stuff, or does it play very differently in PvP than it does in Mythic Plus? Priory's not as bad as people think, but that second boss is no joke. Second boss is tough. I feel like it gets hard in high-end keys because you have to pool like pretty huge pools in order to time it. Like the timer becomes an issue, which means that you have to take risks, and those risks make the dungeon a lot harder than it is. Wonder what of my add-ons are breaking. I don't need to be in here. I cry inside healing that fight. It's tough. It is tough, but it's honestly, it's to me, I don't know. I've never really seen it as like the hardest one to heal. Yeah, I wonder how Disc Priest is in PvP. That's got to be a good time. Chest in the auction house. Interesting. We take that. Alright, Priory of Sacred Flame time. The trash before that fight is worse. Yeah, the trash before the fight takes a bit of practice, but I love the trash before that fight. The Paladins, that's like one of my favorite pools to heal in this whole season. I don't find the trash to be hard. I just put my hots on people and spin to win. Interesting. Yeah, spin to win definitely falls off in higher keys for that. And you have to be more like methodical about your cooldowns and stuff. And then I think it's more fun than spinning to win. I challenge you to not rely on spinning next time you do this dungeon. I think you'll enjoy it more. Yeah, the Paladins are very fun to heal. The first part of this dungeon really is annoying because people sometimes just die out of left field, and it's like, okay, that sucks. Like some people like step on a trap, or like some person gets like shot 3 times in a row, and it's just like, okay, what could I do there, you know? But the Paladins, you feel like you can always save people. You could have always done more if people die, you know? Deal. I really think you'll enjoy it, Black Widow. It's fun. So 4 Sacred Toll casts in a row. Yeah, that's when it becomes spicy, those quad pools. Quad Paladin pools. I think the 15 Priory that I timed, we did 2 back-to-back quad pools, and it was really tough because the first one was like, okay, sick, I got my 2-minute Chi for this, like, this is what we planned for. And the second one I was like, I'm out of stuff. Like, I'm out of steam. Like, hold on, pop defensives. Give me darkness. It seems like 12 pluses have been really dialed in using their cooldowns correctly. They do, or have to be, yeah. They definitely do. It's a different ball game at that level. But it's fun. It's a nice challenge. It's always fun pushing keys because, like, yeah, it's frustrating when, you know, keys go like they just did, where someone just leaves the group randomly or goes offline. But it's like worth the reward of like when things go right, you know, and you feel that, you know, um, validation from yourself, you know. Yeah, as RDruid, I have Bark, Iron, and then the insta heal, but I just run out of steam to keep everyone up after because someone doesn't use CDs. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Pretty annoying, but we'll see how it goes on Shaman. We're still pretty under geared for these 12s. Like, everyone in my group is like 562 plus, so definitely holding down the anchor. Okay, I have aggro on like multiple things, so I'm just gonna be healing. All I did was apply 1 dot. Oh, we're rooted. We're dead.
Your survival
Reincarn?
wasn't necessary.
Oh, we're rooted. We're dead. I'm trolling. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I was standing still, like being really still, trying not to move because I didn't want to grab aggro on anything else. And then the traps just fell under my feet. That is just tragic. We've probably already break the key, but we'll see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that was a quick one. Oh, that was all me. That was all me. Oh, that was not the tank's fault. I said you can't do that pull at 12s. That pull is doable if your healer doesn't stand in traps. That's a big old my bad. We're out of here. Does shifting in a wolf clear the trap if you're running the talent, but only if it's on like a timer? Oh god, that's so bad. I saw, dude, I called a stream. Matt, you came at the perfect time. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. That was a delight. The tank just messaged me. Thanks for sticking up for me. I wasn't going to take the blame. Could have let it fall on me. Appreciate that. Of course, dude. Sorry, I hinted. Yeah, that guy was starting to like say you can't do that pull in 12. Wait, literally, that's the pull you do in like 15s and stuff. What are you talking about? Hey, look, every now and then you just play like an idiot, and especially if your name is Elven Ninja 7. Yikes. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. W healer. No, this is what you do to build goodwill. You trash a key. And then you let everyone start blaming each other, and then you take the blame. You jump on that grenade, okay? And then you're just the nice guy healer. And then you're the good guy. That's the pro tips, actually. That's like Friday gaming is what that is. Going to Mechagon. Let's take two. Take two. Oh god, that was so bad. Because I sat in a trap, and then I reincarned into another trap, which reincarn is like a self-res. And then I just died twice. And then trying to run back, there's a patrol that I like. It's just, oh, that was all bad. I'm gonna message J-Bach. We don't talk about that one. Mechagon. Happens to the best of us. I appreciate y'all. Sometimes we're gonna have some goofs and gaffs, but about how you respond to them. So now I know. And J-Box even being kind. He said it's fine. You're still helping me. I need 12s. Now we know. See, the thing is, like, I'm used to doing that pull on Mistweaver, and I always pop Chiji there, and I just go and soak as many traps as I can anyway. So the traps are usually not a non-issue there. So it's really fun, like, learning different fights and mechanics on different characters, and like to me, it's fun making mistakes. Like, it sounds super cringe, but it really is. It's like learning from those mistakes is really rewarding. And also, I don't want to use my crest yet. Maybe I just wait till I get more mythic pieces. But to me, it's like really rewarding as long as you try to learn from them. But it's fun learning different. Like now I know it as a range. Like I can't really stack a melee, and I also know I shouldn't apply my dot there as we're running in because it'll rip aggro. Gotta be more careful. This is when I shift into bear form and forget to shift out and I'm just spamming swipe. Oh my god, I've done that. I've done that in Boomkin form so many times this season because of Fluid form, dude. I've had to talent out of fluid form. I just kept getting caught in chicken form. I'm trying to heal people. And then someone dies because I'm sitting there casting Wrath instead of like Rejuve or something. Like, oh, it's so annoying. Yeah, I've definitely swapped off of fluid form for that exact reason. I definitely think fluid form is the best, especially if you're running the kick. Like, it's definitely necessary for the kick, because then you can kick in any form. But man, it gets annoying with Wrath. Super annoying. That's why we wait on a tank. We can see if there's any like chests or any elites around here, maybe. Oh, we have a Bolda bear. That's cute. Workshop time. Workshop's tough. Pretty tough. LMFAO, I see that game plan. Going to put that on a sticky note. The trashing a key and then playing it off as the good guy. Dude, it's definitely a tech you could do. Are there poisons in this dungeon? I don't know, but I want to swap off of Purge. Get back into the habit. Or into having the talent I'm used to.
Awaiting your input. Every problem.
Gotta summon J-Bach. Alright, let's not trash this key. Gonna definitely be more careful. Especially in the first room. Ooh, can I get these mage cookies? Ooh. Mage cookies, Biss item. There's Biss trinkets, and then there's Biss items. Mage cookies, definitely a Biss shaman item. Like 1,000,000,000%. When do you use Lightning Shield? I feel like you just don't get meleeed that often. I guess, is that like a PvP thing? What kind of hunter is this? Oh. Beast Mastery. Sick transmog, though. Respect the transmog game. Dude, that is sick. What is this chest piece? Crimson Scale Vest. Those shoulders, too. Crimson Scale. Gotta farm me. What is Crimson Scale? How do I get this? I need it now. Crimson Scale. Need. Timeless Isle. I don't even know where that is. Sounds familiar, I just don't remember. Alright, Mechagon Workshop time. All of my Earth Shields fell off. Love that. Like a bomb tonk. Just watch our feet. Like a bomb tonk. Watch your feet. Down our stun. Easy peasy. Definitely like lusting this pack. The first boss, it's like, yeah, it takes a long time to kill it, but I always felt lusting the first boss is a waste. And it sets up your second lust to be a weird time. Rather just get it on cooldown, right? Tips for starting healers. I kind of want to get into it, but I'm scared of the extra responsibility it brings. Yeah, I mean, you do kind of have everyone's life on your hands, but no, it's really not that deep. Number one tip is like, understand it's a video game, and if you're just starting out, you're probably playing at a lower level, and you're probably going to come across like some sweaty people that are just like leveling alts and stuff. But just let them know, like, hey, like before a dungeon or before a raid or something, just let them know, hey guys, I'm new, looking to learn. And I'm sure people would be very patient with you. And, you know, patience with you is like the number one thing that healers need. But like the way that you heal in this game is pretty unique. You usually, like, every enemy has a mechanic that does damage. Like this is ground pound. This is the only thing in this fight that really does damage. So as a healer, this is when you plan your cooldowns, like your big healing moments. So for me, that's when I drop my healing stream totems, because those do a significant amount of healing. I can use like any of these 3 buttons are my big cooldowns. So ground pound's happening, so I'm going to press this one. So usually just, that's kind of all healing is just having a cooldown lined up for when the damage happens. And once you kind of get the hang of that, you can really start to learn your spec more and like learn how to heal through certain things more. Outside of that, it's just topping up health bars with your base kit, like your base healing spells. And doing damage. Uh-oh. And also as a healer, it seems a little counterintuitive, but a lot of times, like right now, no one's taking damage. So as a healer, a lot of times it's beneficial for you to do damage during downtime, because the shorter this fight lasts, the less I have to heal. Right here, we really need to kill this guy first, though. If we kill one before the other, these guys become like super strong. They start nuking us. So we definitely want... Okay, one boss is down. Yikes. Okay, so we're about to start taking some huge damage. Okay, I now have no cooldowns. We'll have Ascendance. That's it. Usually I just had to waste Spirit Link Totem, but normally I like having Spirit Link Totem for this next pool. Timeless Isles, is that patched in Island and Dragonflight? Maybe. Maybe. It sounds familiar. Like it sounds. Oh, the one with the cave where we had what was it? Was it like a necklace that we had or something? We had something. So here we're gonna have to do big healing. Easy. Yeah, these little waste unit guys, outside of Mega Drill, they only really hit the tank. So I know, like, spot heal the tank until Mega Drill happens. And then it's an AoE. But also as a healer, you can, like, plan your CC. Like, there I'm using my AoE stun during this Mega Drill, so that way the only damage happening while those guys are stunned is the Mega Drill. There's no other, like, casts that are going to sneak in and surprise me and change the healing math required and stuff. So being smart about your crowd control can be really helpful too. The hunter pulled. Okay, we have plenty of healing for this. I need to be seeing how much healing my trinket's doing. I've never used this trinket before. I tried it on PTR, but it was like very quickly not good enough to be worth anything. Let's go ahead and drink up. Yeah, I think Timeless Isles was the Dragonflight thing, but was it the one that you had that cave that you had to go in and there were like keys to get into different rooms that would give you like different things, right? I think a big trap that I see a lot of like newer players fall into is they like overcommit their cooldowns. Like they don't prepare for the damage coming in well enough. So then when the damage hits them, they're a lot of times they're surprised by it. So then they're forced to like commit like 2 cooldowns for incoming damage, whereas like normally you could have committed like 0 to 1 cooldowns for that mechanic if you were prepared enough. Ah, it's not worth risking. The hunter's like, I'm risking everything. MPing. What is MP? Uh-oh. Forgot about the tank. Sorry, guys. Yeah, the hunter's really good. They know that they can go out the furthest to be the first one the boss jumps to, and they can feign death it. But I think the DK doesn't know that, so the DK is missing out on a lot of uptime on the boss because he does not understand what's going on. Like, I know the hunter's trying to be the furthest one out. Ooh, the boss did do all. So the hunter didn't feign in time, I think. Oh, should we lust here? Lust? Yeah. This boss is not, like, worthy of a lust. Oh, we might die here. Yep. Bye, Hunter. This boss is not worthy of a lust, but it's like, it's to set up your next lust timer, really. It's just to get an extra lust in on this dungeon. Uh-oh. You monsters. Now, Jabok was my guild's off tank. Was our guild's off tank, and he swapped to DPS literally like last week. And he's already cranking, so it's nice to see. Timeless Isle's a Mop Zone 5.4 patch. Oh, okay. Well, I think the reason why I'm thinking it's Dragonflight is because of Mop Remix. Maybe it sounded familiar because of... It is basically recent, but it's recent because of Mop Remix. And I did play Mop Remix. But I wonder if that's still like an obtainable transmog set. I can always ask this hunter, like, hey, how do you get that transmog? Very cool.
So, you dismantled a few
All right.
inventions. Let us see how you
I think I'm gonna use Ascendance here on the first short out, just to put it on cooldown. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop it. Like, I could have just healing streamed and nature swiftness and stuff, but I could do that the second one and have the cooldown timer of Ascendance go ahead and start for when I actually do need it later on.
So, you possess a modicum of skill. It will prove insufficient against my newest prototype.
Resto Shaman's so satisfying. I swear, this is like the best way to like take a load off, is just load up the Resto Shaman and start raining on people. That's it. This is what Miley Cyrus was singing about when she was, or Hannah Montana. She was saying, this is the life, hold on tight. This is the life. The Resto Shaman life. Just casting lightning bolts. Go ahead and get a head start on this RP because I always fail it. It's like a very recent thing where I started failing this. Nope. Sweet. Gonna hang out in this little safety bubble. Unholy DK just used all of his cooldowns or something, because he just bursted that, but right before a boss is kind of weird. Swap. Oh. Oh god. Oh god, J-Bach. What are you doing to me? There's no way I save him. Got a B-res? We got two people with B-res. No one's B-resing. Pop it offensive. Jesus. These roses are like not dying quickly. And even I'm getting hit by a lot of stuff. I'm gonna waste my cooldowns here. Gonna make the pool after this boss very spicy though. I'll hold on to my next dot so I can just put it on the plant. These cogs are coming after me. No, not this way. Oh, brother. This is the worst pull of this boss I think that's ever happened, ever. It is nice being a ranged healer right now because as a monk, if you get split up from your group, it's really tragic. Like, you just can't really do much to help. But at least now I get to cast spells and stuff. I'll just lust this next pool. That way we'll have another lust before the end of the dungeon. Let me get in there. Ah. Okay, we're good. We've caught back up. Yeah, I guess we don't have lust here. Ooh, all of our cooldowns came up right as we were coming into this pool, so huge. 2.5 million. Okay, we take it. Take it all day. All right, 10 minutes. And lust here. Quick. And have one more. We need to do it in the next 10 seconds. I'm just going to click it now. Just YOLO. Boom. We're lusted. Oh, shoot. I did it 3 seconds too early. Oops. This is why I don't click that button. There we go. There's a real lust. Appreciate you, Hunter. What'd I do without you? Hunter needs to just get in here. It's safe. Never mind. We didn't really have to pull big here. I was just saying just use the lust so that we have a second one. I don't even know if we're going to get another one, to be honest. I was looking for that dispel. That's what my mouse was just doing there. Get some mana back. Ooh, we're going. Ooh, Oslo Ride. Welcome back. Welcome back. Already like top 1 or 2 supporters. Crazy stuff, Oslo Ride. Hopefully you're doing well. Got me with a hydrate. I'll definitely drink some water once we calm down. Oh, rest in peace. I think I still pop a defensive here. Throw down Earth Ellie. Ooh, it can't. It changed. Oh. Pop a shield. Oh, some healing totems. Okay, it's hitting the fan. It is currently hitting the fan. We're gonna do our knock up, kick, and we're gonna use our stun totem and then totemic recall it so we have our stun again after this. Stun again. Huge. Take one of those. Coming my way. Still fine on time. Well, now we don't get another lust because of the deaths. Yeah, that was definitely a dumb thing to do. I don't have my defensive up. Definitely gonna get in this bubble. Oh, the hunter's stressing me out. Let's just Spirit Link Totem. Not getting in the bubble. Okay, we got a little under 6 minutes to this final boss. We can do it with no deaths. Definitely do it. Remember I said that I will try to time 13s? Well, I did hug them. Cinderbrew, Priory, and Flood just left to do. Very nice. You got the 3 hardest left to do, but you got all the easy ones out of the way. I say easy. None of them are actually easy, but Huge, huge, huge. Almost got clipped by that. Very nice. Yeah, basically just entered our lusts. So, oops.
You cannot elude my targeting systems.
Probably move. Oh. Move my my earth shield. Yeah, I'm gonna move my earth shield to the hunter.
You cannot elude my targeting systems.
On the hunter. Okay, 2 people got hit. Oof. DK is getting hit by everything.
You cannot elude my targeting systems. Activating.
This DK is like bathing in mechanics. Goodness gracious. Go on Healing Tide. I don't want to waste any more mana here during the actual easy phase.
You cannot elude my targeting systems. Activating thruster.
Trying to use healing waves and trying to use my nature's swiftness for the last bit of spot healing required. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Took me like 30 tries for Darkflame 13. Candle King's a nightmare for me. It's definitely tough. It definitely is tough. For sure. Okay, let's assume our position and timeout.
Cannon fully charged.
Oh, this DK.
Magnetic grapple engaged. Cannon fully charged.
Okay, we use Ascendance. Ooh, DK. Goodness gracious, dude. Hit by everything. Took a B-res. They did not instantly die. That's Prague. 50% left. And personally, I am below 50% mana. Let's go into Earth Ellie. I don't know how much damage Earth Ellie does, but it might... Who knows? It might add up. Okay, they keep hitting the same people, so it'd be really nice if I got the mechanic.
Magnetic grapple engaged.
I might offensive ready. Just be efficient if it hit me.
All power to weapons.
Healing Tide. %. Put down a Spirit Link. Come on, target me with a mechanic. I have both defensives. Choose me. Pick me.
All power to weapons.
Easy peasy. Without lust, even. Whew. Okay, it was an ugly key, like an ugly 12, but we take that and we get called trash after it by the Trash Master's mantle. Ooh, we don this. How? Okay, 652.
You have my gratitude,
Go up
heroes.
3 item levels.
Know that
Huge.
King Mechagon's vision of the world is not one my people share. We must now focus on rebuilding.
Whew.
But if you ever
Okay,
require our
GG.
assistance, You need only request
That
it.
was one of the groups. Okay, now I'm gonna catch up on chat. Yeah, also Ride plays Mistweaver Monk. Got my 3K IO first time healing though is insane. Oslo Ride, that's amazing. Good stuff. What's your stat rankings for Shami? They're on my screen under the on the left side. So this is what all my stats look like. So item level, crit. Ideally it's like crit and verse are high, but my haste is a little high. I don't really have the luxury of picking my gear just yet. We're still trying to grind pieces. What else do we need? I really want to get a rookery in. I haven't done rookery yet. Let's filter down. A nice chill rookery. R1 Prototype said, I'm sure you've answered this, but what's your favorite healer this season? It's very, very high up there as Mistweaver. I think this is the most fun iteration of Mistweaver. It does suck that they nerfed it, but it's still the most fun, like from the answer of fun. Also, thanks for the guides. It's really helped me in picking up healing. Yeah, I appreciate that. Next, moving forward, I need to just make a 1-minute guide on all the healers from now on. Instead of just like picking a few. I'm going to start making guides for all the healers starting now, so stay tuned for that in seasons moving forward. Is there a way to see how many keys you have done versus timed? I'm sure there is. I feel like there is a metric. Let's see. Sure there is. Let me pull up my shaman. Okay, on Raider.io, Raider.io, you look up your character. Oh, how does it know that I'm streaming this character? That's cool. Interesting. See. All runs. I know there is a metric, I just don't know how to find it. Stats, maybe? Yeah, timed runs, overtimed runs. In time percent, I'm pretty sure is what we're looking at. Generating data. Ooh, I guess we can look for groups while we wait. I'm pretty sure this is the point that you would see that at. I don't want another stab at that Theater of Pain. We got absolutely robbed. Let's see if our data is generated yet. No, this takes forever. But I'm pretty sure this is where you would see it, but we'll just close out. I want to see how many I've done to get 2300 IO. I play in a tank full time. I'm pretty sure that's where you would look. But tanking's fun. Tanking's fun. And you can always swap back if you get bored. Rookery's like such an easy dungeon. We can queue up to 13s, I'm sure, and be fine. Like, realistically, these people could just accept us into 13. Jam some Tekken. What do you say? He said he's going to hop off, jam some Tekken. Oh, man. Dude, general chat just moves so quickly, I can't find it. Hop off and jam some Tekken. That's all I saw. I'm trying to find his message. Ah, there it was. Hop off, James from Tekken. Let me know this weekend you want to play some more. Thank you for the keys. Of course, J-Bach, if you're listening, of course. What other 12 can we get into? Yeah, we're still like getting declined from keys just because of our IO or our item level. Because I mean, we've done like the keys that we're getting declined from, we've done at an 11. But I still need to grind my druid. I really want that tier set. Also, speaking of tier sets, how much was this tier set doing? Dude, that is disgusting. Our trinket sucks, dude. Only 2 million? Come on. Dude, our Earth Ellie getting in for 500,000 damage. Love to see that. Come on, people. Put me in, coach. Yeah, it's definitely our item level holding us back. I mean, I could go ahead and start upgrading some pieces, but the thing is, like, it's going to be annoying when we open a vault this week and we get those pieces, you know, at Myth Track. We only need two more keys on this character for the week. Let's see if any 16s are posted. Whoa! Snake Apex TV with the Prime sub, the Bezos bucks. I appreciate the support, Snake. Thank you so much. And the Bezos bucks are so much better because you literally steal from Jeff Bezos. Like, how does it feel? How does it feel to take money from Jeff Bezos? I bet it feels good. But I appreciate you, Snake. I mean, we could. What the heck? I could do could hop on the monk and try out a 16, but there's barely any posted. Like, none at all posted. I mean, we could just do my key. It's Cinderbrew, but I'm sure Cinderbrew is like much more chill on Shaman than it is on Monk. Whoa! Schizo, oh my goodness. Oh, that's cool. It says Schizo is paying forward the gift they got from Zarau to the community. That's really awesome. But thank you so much for the, dang, 5 gifted subs. That's crazy. Thank you for all the support, guys. Schizo, you are amazing. You as well, Snake. It says Schizo gifted 1 to Aista, Sun, Mikey the Infinite, Nawandi, and Mask On. So thank you guys for the, getting cleaved to gifted sub. But thank you so much, Schizo, for the support. The GOAT, the 5 gifted. We will, once again, stay tuned in the Discord because I will be announcing what day we're going to do our 12-hour stream. It's not going to be this weekend, but it's likely to be next or the following weekend. But Gonna have lots of fun events and Belombo coming in. Following it up, man. Y'all just all wanted to do start a train all at once. I appreciate it, guys. With another Prime sub, man. Those Prime subs, they're free. If you have Amazon Prime, they're free. Thank you for making me heal more confident on healing on my monk and shaman. Hey, of course. Absolutely. This warrior said, please invite me. Sure. Sure, Daddy Snoot. Get in here. If you message me begging, I feel like you need it more than me, so. Jesus, Schizo. He made you more confident on your monk and shaman. 5 more gifted. Dang, y'all are crazy. Y'all took us from 88 to 100 in like the snap of a finger. But Schizo, thank you for the support. I just make funny videos on the internet, so you know, it's all you. I appreciate you. But I love making videos, and y'all allow me to keep doing that. Y'all keep the lights on, so I appreciate you guys. Hope you're gonna do some how to heal this boss videos. Yeah, this weekend I'll make a raid video talking about my boss kills kind of thing. I'll kind of look over logs and kind of just a general answer, but also like specific to the boss kind of thing. Bell said, catching up, got a call I had to take. Thanks. I haven't grinded dungeons like I should have. I mean, take the game. You don't have to reach the same like thresholds that you see other people reaching. Like the good thing about this game is you get to take it at your own level, you know. So just push however much you want to push, play however much you want to play, and just, you know, make sure you're enjoying the game. The warrior messaged me, I bet you're a stud IRL. Because I invited him. Ooh, big mage. Don't have to click lust. Love to see it. Alright. But yeah, I'll definitely be making a raid video for this week. I just have to compile all the... I don't have too many VODs. My streaming software tends to lag whenever I raid. That's why I don't really stream raid that much. I did stream raid last night, Oslo. I was streaming for like an hour during raid night. So I do have that VOD posted if you want to go back and watch. Yeah, huge shout out to Schizo, just blasting with 10 gifted. That's huge. Schizo and Oslo Ride, both 2 of the biggest gifters now, so big stuff. I learned my monk from you and got AOTC last week, and that's awesome, especially because Gallywix is tough to heal. That is incredible. Of course. I love making guides, love making videos. Love Mistweaver monk, so you know, y'all can thank me all you want, but I thank you guys for letting me, you know, do something that I'm passionate about, because y'all just being here, just hanging out while I'm streaming is enough, and it's like every little bit adds up and lets me do what I love, and I appreciate y'all more than you'll ever know. So thank you. And it's something 25 with another prime. Y'all are going off, dude. If this were like a raid fight, y'all would be parsing 100. Like, y'all are absolutely killing it. Thank you for the support, guys. Happy Friday, too. Happy Friday, happy Easter to those that celebrate it. Or happy weekend where you might be getting together with family. If you don't. But we're about to absolutely destroy the Cinder Brew and teach this dungeon a lesson on how to heal this dungeon. So, I appreciate you guys. Hey, Daisuke also just got 3K, dude. So many of you guys are crossing 3K. That is awesome. That is insane. I'm glad to hear that you guys are enjoying the season. Well, you know, technically pushing to 3K doesn't necessarily mean you enjoy the season, but hopefully you guys are enjoying the season as you push. All right, let's do this thing. Whew. Okay. Full timer. Let's go. Cinderbrew 12. Yeah, huge gifted subs. Daisuke, it's good to see you. Huge gifted subs and huge prime subs. Thank you guys so much for the support. Y'all got us to a tier 4 hype train. I don't think we've ever seen... I think we've seen tier 5 once, maybe. You plan on doing an in-depth guide on RSham, and I've been really loving it? I might. I don't know if it's too late in the season to do for this season, but I definitely will moving forward. Like, as you know, in future seasons, I'll definitely be making more shaman stuff, like higher end shaman things. But the reason why I don't make these things to start with is because I don't know. It's like a mental thing. Like, I feel like I need to prove myself first before I can make a guide. But I don't know. It sounds stupid. It sounds like kind of cringe, but that's really what it comes down to. Is I want to first prove that I'm worthy of making a guide. Oop, he stood in that. Before I do. Plus, like, I've played Mistweaver for so long that I just know, like, so much tech on Mistweaver, like, and it comes as muscle memory. I haven't played Shaman too long, so I don't know, like, all the cute little things that you can do, so... I want to make it, if I'm going to make a guide, I want it to be the best guide. Or at least I want to feel like it's the best guide available. I don't know, like... I don't know if I'm quite there yet on Shaman, like, that comfortable with it. I think I just face tank this one. Ah, we'll dispel it. We'll have Ascendance. Click our mana food before Chewy. Chewy's gonna take forever. Maybe I think I just focus him and do damage to him. Put down Healing Stream as we fly through the air. This pull shouldn't be too difficult. Just gotta dodge. I guess double pyro is a little awkward. Here comes frontal. Healing Stream as we fly. I don't need the Healing Stream here. Like Riptides and Healing Rain, it should be enough to just top us off. We'll put one down as we fly here. Did we lust? We did. Look our mana food just to be safe. Alright, let's jam. Boom, full mana. Cast while moving. Hey, the hype emotes. Oh, that's a sick emote. Is that the one that I got too? I love hype chest things because they're so, you get such good emotes from it. Unfortunate about my healing rain just sitting there raining into a bunch of honey, but that's okay. Pretty unfortunate warrior damage there. He got smacked by the honey. I think I have one. I love when tanks ping where they're going to be standing. I'm going to Healing Tide this. On not me. Healing Tide. Gonna double Healing Stream and then Totemic Recall. Pop a defensive. Healing Stream. I might just double Healing Stream. Let's go and recall it. Just have another charge on standby. Okay. That is awkward.
Keep 'em coming.
Dang. Thought that cast would finish in time, but it didn't. That is brutal. I hate when the boss gives you that dot, like, right before he runs off, and... yeah, it's so corny.
Another one.
Here goes our reincarn. No, the whole group is over there. This is so awkward. Look at this warrior. Just waddling. What do I have? I have my shield. We're just gonna pop my shield. Still learning how much I need to commit on shaman per mechanic. So like deaths might slip through here and there, and it kind of does suck that death slipped through there because I should not have died, but that's okay. He got honey smacked. That's a throwback. I need to open my chest. Did I get the same emote? Hell yeah. Love it. Oof, just counted only 19 dungeons done this season. Oh yeah. You got plenty of grind ahead of you. No, but if you're not enjoying dungeons this season, it's totally fine to not push more. Like, I feel like you see people pushing to this like high IO and you feel like, oh, I need to match that, but you really don't. Take the game at your own pace. I feel like that's the best advice that anyone gave me. Because there was one season where I hated the dungeon pool. So I just gold farmed all season. Just gold farmed. And I loved that season. Get a big old stun out. Maybe I should swap back to my damage trinket. Live, tank, live. Crazy how little damage this spec does compared to Mistweaver. Crazy. We're just gonna do it straight across. Oh, ooh. That paladin got hit by that. He immediately immuned. I thought he was going down there. That was a good immune. Well, it was a necessary immune to keep him alive there. I'm trying to save my healing stream totem, like the actual button press for as that thing hits the wall, because then that chain heal will come out like as the damage hits. At least we're getting value from it.
Oh no, my stills! They bypass the filters.
They bypass the filters. Hey, Kaduku, it's been a minute. How are you doing? How's this season treating you? Hopefully very well. Oh god. Okay. Looking like that was not going to be a good one. Do we have sentence here? Or are we lusting soon? Probably lusting boss. Are you back on the monk still, or are you back to Disc Priest Kaduku? How's the season fared for you? Come on, Lava Burst. Ah. The line of sight of me. So when's this next Lust coming out? Put down a stun totem. I definitely need mana before this boss. We're pulling outside or what? Oh, there goes my sound. We're back. I'm gonna pop a shield. I don't know if I dispel myself here. I don't think I do. Okay, I am very low on mana, and the problem with these hobgoblins is they kind of force you to chain pool. Because when they die, they drop those little brew drops, and it becomes really annoying to fight them because of that, because it keeps you in combat, you know?
Elemental made of mead.
Oh, dude, I am totally out of mana here. We've chain pulled for about 10 minutes now. Good luck, team. Pop Ascendants. Well, let's pop Totems first. Well, that guy stood in a swirly. That wasn't even me. Uh-oh. As much damage as possible. Let our totems and passive healing do the trick. We have Ascendance and we have our button where we can cast one. Oh, actually, apparently I used it at some point. Oops. Can we kill the boss in time? Oh, I also have mana pots. Be careful about chain heal cast, but here, like, everyone's at like 80% health. I'm just gonna let my hots tick into them. I'll just cast chain lightnings and stuff. Probably should have dispelled the paladin, because he probably used all of his defensives a second ago. What do we got? We got Spirit Link Totem coming up soon. I'm going to pop my defensive. Whew. Run, boss, run. Live, mage, live. Okay, now we just need to do damage. We are completely Die, boss, die. Nature swiftness on a lightning bolt. Okay, we're chilling. Holy crap, that was stressful. Kaduku said, still on the monk. It's been good. Started as Windwalker, but as soon as I get a craft or a weapon, I'll start playing Mistweaver again. Very cool. Hopefully Windwalker's treating you well. I know it's a fun spec, and it's in a pretty fun spot right now. They're also playing like a fun, like, Crackling Jade Lightning build. Hopefully the tank knew I was chilling back here drinking. Definitely enjoying it, except for Floodgate. Yeah, I feel like you and a lot of other people are in that same boat. Okay, we're going to get in here and drop Earth Ellie to give our tank a little break. Because he had to pop more defensives than he probably was willing to there. Or wanting to. Drop Healing Tide. I'm gonna use a lot of stuff here. Ooh, kind of wasted a sentence there, but no one died, and I'm pretty sure if I didn't pop a sentence, someone would have died. So you know what? Maybe it wasn't a waste. Target me, Wrangler. You won't. Yikes, people. I don't have any cooldowns. What? I know it's not Biss, but I'm not a Mythic Raider, so I made a 675 Bounding Baton, and I'm loving the 7k int I got. Hey, we take that. Absolutely take that. I'm pretty sure that's what I have, too. That's the two-hand, right? Is that not the two-hand? That's what I use. Hey, it works. It gets the job done. Okay, we have Spirit Link if we need it. I pop my shield. Keep these totems flowing. Alright, VCH Harvester. Go over here.
My bees! You put them in cages? They should be free gathering pollen in the forest.
We had to lock up your bees.
We had to lock up your bees. Yeah, it just didn't make sense to me to get a Mythic Raid drop. Then still have to craft the offhand Bissless or Whack this season. Bissless are good places to start. They should never be the sole thing you look at for sure. They're great places to gain a little bit of insight from, but they're like a roadmap. They're not like a. They shouldn't be the only source of your, information. Bislists are very misleading in that way. It's not that they're misleading. I feel like people just give them way too much. People trust them too much, but it's so hard to explain. But yeah, don't only look at Bis lists. Dungeons easy. Gotta read and learn tanks. Ice Veins versus Wildhead class guides. I mean, it depends spec to spec. Like, it depends. It all depends on who's writing the guide. You know what I mean? I haven't read a guide since like I started playing. You know what I mean? So I don't know how up to date everything is. Like, who writes things now? Especially for tanks, like I have no idea how up to date things are. I feel like, once again, like the guides are gonna be like a good place for you to start, but getting reps in, watching like streamers that play the spec that you're playing will help. Like seeing how they actually do things in a practical environment will help a lot more. Yeah, a guide will always be like a good foundation. Like a written guide will always be. Guy just messaged me 22222. Message him 3333323. Let's healing tide totem this. You know, we're plowing through this dungeon so quick. Normally you have a lust on this boss, and then like one on the final boss, so it's like kind of good, but also kind of weird that we're gonna have one less lust than normal. But we also did our second lust like a few seconds late. Do you know of any good preservation evoker guides? Unfortunately, I don't. Like, I just don't know of anyone that makes them or who has. Oh, actually, yeah. I don't know how up to date it is or if they've made a new one, but Bowser the Healer, I know, made a really in-depth one, like one that's like over an hour long at the beginning of the season. So I would probably start there. But you know, like I said, it was from the start of the season, so things might have changed. I'm not too sure, but I know Bowser the Healer makes good videos. I've never seen their guides, but I'm sure they make pretty good guides as well. But that's the only person I know of. I just don't know anyone else. Yeah, Belle's recommending Bowser's Guide too, so. But yeah, like I'm saying, I just don't know many people that I don't know many of the people that make guides, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know who to recommend. But I'm sure anyone that you find is going to be good. At least good to get your, like, dip your toes in, get your feet wet. Just do damage. Alright, one of these guys is padding. Who is it? Demolish? Empyrean Hammer? I don't know. I don't know who's padding, but our tank is top damage, so. What is Prop Paladin? Holy. That's crazy. Dude, that tank damage was disgusting. Gonna be leveling a bunch of the tanks to see which one I like the most. Tanking's really fun. They're all like super different though. Like Blood Death Knight is way different from like other healers, like other tanks. Guardian Druid way different from other tanks. Like all the tanks are very different. I'm playing HPriest, Mistweaver, Resto Shaman, and Evoker. Trying all the healer specs. All but Priest, it looks like, right? Priest and Druid. Oh, you're missing on some good ones. Okay, Tank says he's getting all the big barrels, so. I'd like to hear that. Gonna drop Healing Tide. Oh. Ah, the tank. He's like, oh crap, my bad. My bad, team. Dude, why can't I target the boss? Gotta stay in the rain. Like, afraid of this tank now. Crazy I survived it. I didn't know that did, like, no damage. Oh, Daddy Snoot. Let's dispel them, because I popped my shield. Daddy Snoot, live! Catch him, buddy. Poor Daddy Snoot's going through it. We got Spirit Link here. We'll use that first. Just because like health bars weren't even then, so. No, Daddy Snoot. Dude, this guy is just going through it. It's all crumbling. Spell the Paladin. Got both healing streams. Kill boss. Easy peasy. Crazy we only gained 30 IO though. But that's whatever. What did people get? Someone got a necklace? It's Haste Mastery though. GG. What key did we get? 13 Theater. I kind of want to try this. I don't like Priest. Druid is good also. Priest is nice to have though as a healer because it's like if you don't like one, you might like it again, you know? Or like you might like the other one, so it's just a nice healer alt to have because it gives you 2 healer options. But yeah, if you don't like either of them, that's totally fair too. Yeah, we can run the 13 top. Alright, let's leave the group. Start our group. Well, we gotta get more mana food, though. Crazy, I'm already doing, like... I just did a Cinder Brew 12, and it was one of the easiest keys I've ever done. Shaman. What is Resto Shaman? Gonna get a tank first, then we'll grab DPS. Is Rocky Road the best mana food this tier, though? I don't like the most efficient. Oh.
My directive is to serve you.
Rocky.
Return and peruse my inventory again.
Dev Evoker. Dev Evokers are fun to play with. Let's get a prot warrior. Like I'm so used to running with DHs. It'd be nice to run with the prot warrior. Get an off meta comp. These two guys have the same exact item level and IO. That's funny. Get a rogue in here. Rogues can soothe, right? Sure. Ooh, but how's everyone doing this Friday? How are y'all's plans for the weekend? Like, what's everyone doing? Any fun stuff happening? Or is it just a normal weekend, you guys? Check the build really quick. Purge was nice. Guess we can go and port there. Teleport. Kind of running out of water. Should probably go fill that up. But yeah, I think like from a lore aspect or like the feel, the general like look of playing a spec, I'm not like the biggest fan of Priest. Like the concept of Disc Priest is really cool, but like Holy Paladin, the sounds of playing the spec, the colors, the animations all sound so cool. Like Holy Priest is a little bit lame in my opinion. Other than like Halo, and Halo's like so tainted though right now, so I don't know. That's just my take. All right, I will be right back. I'm gonna type bio, then give me like a minute or two. I'm gonna fill up my water. Alright, I'm back. Ooh, nothing like a Theater of Pain. We got robbed our Theater of Pain earlier. So it's nice to get another stab at it. Oh, let's also get a Katie Stamp whistle down. Forgot to get my Rocky Road. Nice.
Sends love letters anymore.
The ready check. Alright, we are ready. Theater of Pain time. I don't have too many melees, so first ball should be no problem. The super early Shroud. Okay, we're stabilized. Still gonna focus the guy that enrages. Here comes another one. Oh, why is this guy on me? Pretty awkward. We're all the way over here. But now it's just the boss. Okay. We're back. Weird frontal. Yeah, I knew someone would die to that. It was like trapped in the floor. What was that? Hearing death, be careful. Dude, Spiritling Totem's crazy. Alright, let's kill one boss. Focus this one. Kill myself first because I'm squishy. Alright, we had one death, but that was like a bugged frontal, like straight up bugged. Nice. Clean. That frontal was in the ground. Well, worry about that death. Cleaned, 30, 20. Just trying to give him some confidence back. You know, like, hey, don't worry about your death. We're chilling. Alright, Tank, where are we going? Banner boss first. This is what I'm talking about. Pinged out. Maybe it's just like, hey, come this way, kind of. Focus the Arbalester. Yeah, we need that guy dead. Let's go and drop Healing Tide. Okay. We're chilling. Let's not play with that whirlwind. Dude, Prot Warrior seems so good. Like, every time I have a Prot Warrior in my key, they're just like, they don't take damage. Like, they just shield block everything. Like, I don't know anything about that spec, how it functions and stuff. I just know they never take damage because they just block it with a shield. Like, what is that? Crazy. I'll just take this one. Okay. For a plus 13, that did no damage. I like when tanks tank this on the stairs. Makes it really easy to dodge. Pumper. What's up, Colby? We're trying. We are trying. Definitely like our little version of pumping. Pop a defensive. I should probably Ascendance here too. Let's go and do it. And honestly, Spirit Link was probably the play instead of Ascendance, so it's just the safest thing to do there. Yeah, that was a wasted Ascendance. How am I tankier than these guys? I swear they take so much more damage than me. Okay, I am almost completely out of mana, so I'm gonna chug up for this. This is a guy that like throws the blades out though, so oh yeah, we're chilling. Just back here, taking a load off, drinking or eating some Rocky Road ice cream. Coming team. We're trying, team. can start moving our way to toward the boss now, though. I'd have time to top people up before first slam, but I feel like I just healing tide totem here on pool. No, we have nature swiftness. I have double chain heal, free chain heals, so yeah, we're fine. Yeah, this boss is so chill because like one healing stream totem is enough to heal back the damage. Yo, Twitch stream glitching for anyone else? Oh no, not again. Not again. Oh, hopefully it's not. Okay, we lusted. Not for me. Top is chill AF. Yeah, top's pretty chill. It has a few scary pools. Okay, hopefully it is just on your end, because that can be solved by a refresh. But man, I've had to troubleshoot so much this past week trying to fix my Twitch. Something was just, or my streaming. Something was just broken about my streaming. Really annoying, but hopefully we've got it fixed. Okay, we are not killing this fast. Gonna put a speed totem down. Ooh, they might come up here and die. Shout out speed totem there. I had come here since Twitch not working for me. Oh no, today? It wasn't working for you today? Man, what is up with Twitch? Are you Dayman, Mario? Are you the same person? Hopefully you're the same person. Like, hopefully it's an on your side kind of thing. Do we just stay boss here? Guess not. Yeah, okay. Whew. I was hoping that wasn't like two different people saying that, you know? Alright. I hate that they go duel and get yoinked back and killed, such as... Yeah, it's so stupid. Pretty annoying. Apparently the evoker was popping like defensives and self-healing. He said, yo, my B druid, I PvP, it's a force of habit. But the druid's chill about it. He's like, it's okay. that Ursul's Vortex off in Narnia. That's funny. Peter paints such a chill dungeon. Like, you just get so much time to just do damage. Oh, I'll take it back. We had so many kicks ready. These guys are so annoying. I wish they'd go just like a little bit further to make you feel safer, you know? Just walk like 2 more steps, dude. Come on. On Wind Fury again. I can purge that, right? Let's purge it. Dude, what does purge even do? I'm purging, nothing's happening. What a ripoff. Got scammed out of a talent point. Totally kidding, by the way. Go on Healing Tide now, so then it'll be up by the boss. And pop a defensive too. Slow down the damage. Up our healing streams. Use my recall there to get another healing stream charge too. Go and drop it. Oh my. That's peculiar. They just like not move out of it? Or were they slowed or something? We tried, we really did? Okay. Use our CC early so I have time to top them up. Let's see, we have this boss which takes forever to kill. We have the caster wing and final boss. I don't know if we're gonna time this at this pace, to be honest. Alright, tank, let's see how tanky you are. No lust for 3 minutes. I'm curious if we're planning on lusting this boss once it comes up. Probably are planning on lusting here. Oh, what? I thought I was in that. Oh, I was in the evoker circle. It tricked me. Slow down some of that damage. Spirit Link. Healing tied down. I'm low on mana. I thought my healing, my mana potion. Guess we are planning on lusting this tail end of this boss. What else would we lust? The Soulstorm guy? Then I don't know if that's risking the timer. I don't know if lusting the Soulstorm guy puts lust up for the last boss. Second. I'll leave it up to the Evoker, but I'm pretty sure we're supposed to lust here. Like in this situation. Go low. I don't know if that's wrong. I'm sorry. Oh, this boss dead. This boss takes so long. This way we guarantee, even with a few deaths, we guarantee another lust in this dungeon, so... Whew. I haven't played my Mistweaver all week. Think it's time to retire the class. I don't know. I'd give it another shot. I feel like the nerfs weren't like the worst thing in the world. It's definitely been fun trying to solve the puzzle without the crackling jid lighting being what it is, you know? Or what it was. Let's move in quick, because we are necessary here. I'm zooming. Oh, man. I wonder why we're not pulling the Soulstorm guy here. Well, I guess because we had one down. Their Ascendance is so strong. Huge. Oh no, I have it. Oh no. King one tank. Okay. Oops. Accidentally clicked it. I want to try out healing so bad, but I'm terrified of getting flamed. I mean, you can get flamed in any role. So just tell yourself that, and then try out healing, and you'll like it. But definitely let people know, like, hey, I'm new to healing before the key. If you want to really avoid getting flamed, people will be much more, like, patient with you. Be like, hey, I'm new to healing, just want to try it out, like, go easy on me kind of thing. Like, tank, don't go crazy on the pools and stuff. That can help. Okay, we got Spirit Link. We also have Healing Totem. I kind of just want to triple totem this. Nice. Didn't need Spirit Link there. Now if he gets another Soulstorm, we kind of don't... I don't want to use Spirit Link here. Oh yeah, we survived like a few ticks of this. Cool thing is these portals full heal you. So like as a healer, you don't have to top up your group before you all take these. Uh-oh, not there to purge. Bang. Bang. There go your shields. Yeah, taking purge legitimately just for those mobs is so funny. I'm sure there's more in here that you could purge, but like, so nice. Just taking like half their health bar away with one button press. I wonder I wonder how much is enough to heal through these dots on this next boss. Like how much we'll have to commit per each one. Hey Luca, good to see you. How are you doing? Or get kicked. I mean, if you get kicked, you just go again. Don't let like one negative experience like transfer into the next one. Saw your Mistweaver guides and thought I'd say hello on stream. Well, good to see you. Hello. Hope the guides are serving you well. My Chi-Ji raid guide's still in date. My Yulon one's still in date, so don't have to remake my guides yet. Alright. 2 bosses, 6 minutes, and we have to fight the trash upstairs. I don't know if we time this. Need like 4 minutes upstairs. Definitely should have pulled the Soulstorm guy into those little mobs. Oh, okay. Big damage. We'll get to lust on the last boss, so maybe I lust a little bit earlier than normal. Just to try to help with the timer, maybe? We have a druid, so these ads are gonna die. Just oh. Yeah, we have taken a lot of time this boss. We've taken 3 minutes already, and it's only at 40%. Need big damage team. Oh, man. Me again. Goodness gracious. I'm gonna do as much damage as I can. Let me just focus boss here. Run, run. Two minutes, yeah, we don't get this. Unless like DPS have every cooldown down or up and we have lust and dang. By the way, it is meant by purging. Oh, this spec has a spell called Purge, and it removes something from an enemy or something, but it's how I was getting rid of those shields on those enemies. I was casting Purge on them.
At long last, a worthy contender.
Go, go, go. Go. Give a minute. YOLO.
Behold my power and despair. You shall be swept into oblivion.
We're gonna pop Lust here, and at like 31 seconds left on the timer, we're popping Lust. Gonna pop it here so it lasts the last bit of the dungeon. Who knows? We might time it. Who knows? We won't, but you never know what kind of damage your DPS have. Cancel that. I'm the worst player in the world. Ideally, you lust at like 45% on this boss, but I don't know. It's just like, try to do whatever you can. You never know.
What a disappointment you are.
What a disappointment.
Magic reaches beyond your mortal ken. Death itself demands your songs. My magic reaches beyond your mortal ken.
Yeah, I guess our DPS would have to do like crazy DPS to have timed. But dang. I feel like the reason why we didn't time this was a lot of the pulls that we were doing were like very... Like we weren't aggressive enough with what we pulled. But also there were a lot of dumb deaths in this dungeon. Like my one here on this boss. But also like... This rogue had a few dumb deaths. Yeah, that's usually why you want lust later, but I lusted early just to give us a... I don't know. I feel like it's worth it. Hey, this boss, 100 one-shot mechanics you need to care about. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Yeah, now we'll lust at the actual appropriate time. Dang. Think your Mistweaver damage would have helped this key? Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of single target pools. There's also a lot of priority damage that matters, so definitely think Mistweaver damage could have helped this. Like, if I were on a similarly geared Mistweaver, I think our damage would have come into play. And there's not, like, so much healing that doing damage would have caused us to lose healing. But, like, when I'm trying to sit here and crank damage, it's like we're kind of capped on Shaman. Yeah, like the banner boss, Mistweaver is really good about helping with that boss. Because you just put your dot on the boss and it just melts him away. We're not going to drop any totems here. Oh, don't kill me. Coming up on Lust. My Lust is down. 5 seconds. Guess we'll Lust in a bit. Oh! Ah! Watching the frontal, and I thought I was good on the guys until they started moving. And then I was like, oh, maybe I'm not good. Okay, though, we have panic button. We're fine. Everyone's full health. Oh. Oh! I just walked back into it. What am I doing? I'm like so brain... Like, my brain is off right now. Uh-oh. Like, I try-harded for the whole dungeon, but now I'm just like, okay. We made it this far. Turn brain off. Once I knew we weren't going to time it, I definitely was, like, way more laxed with it, but... Oh, man. Hey, we get the same trinket we're using. A booty trinket. Oh, man. There is a world where we time that, though. Like, for sure. Do you use spinning crane kick on Mistweaver? Feels like there are not many pools where it's actually worth it. Yeah, there's very few pools where I use it. Like, very few. Like, I can count on one hand. Personally. Just tested buffed Prayer of Healing on my HPriest and 12 to 13 keys. Finally some AoE heal, but now I have even more mana breaks. Oh no. Is the healing good of it though? Like, the tank is complaining about the DPS. That's true. Our DPS was like a little low for a 13. But it's not like that crazy. My damage is just so low. The spec does like no damage. Very sad. Let's see. Yeah, it'd be nice to get into the spec. I feel like Mistweaver's a lot to learn in stressful situations, so you don't panic and use all your CDs. Yeah, it definitely is stressful. Being in melee and having to dodge stuff and having to stutter step while you're casting, like it's a lot, but it's very rewarding once you get it down. We got, I actually planned on playing my Mistweaver someday. I planned on doing some 16s on it, but I ended up just having a lot of fun on the Shaman. I hope you guys had fun too. But it is Friday. This is date night for me and my wife, so I am gonna go and hang out with her. But I appreciate you guys for hanging out. Y'all were amazing. Brig, I just now saw your message. Good evening, bearded friend across the ocean. That's funny. Good evening, Brig. But guys, I appreciate you so much for hanging out. Today was really fun, super chill. But on Monday, we have a lot of alt grinding to do. I also have a short coming out this weekend and a video coming this weekend. So stay tuned for those. Pretty exciting stuff. But guys, I appreciate y'all nonetheless. Have a happy holiday weekend. Stay safe. Hang out with family. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Monday. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you so much for making this Friday so fun. All right, take care, guys. Bye, everyone. It was a fun day. We kind of, got trolled in Theater of Pain twice, but